Tell him the Lannisters aren't the only ones who pay their debts.
Oh goody, another character that I'm gonna like who's probably gonna get killed by Tywin Lannister. Hello guys, welcome back to Sophie Reacts. Have a wonderful day and welcome to another season of Game of Thrones. This is season 4, episode 1. This episode is called Two Swords. So without further ado, let's dive into this reaction. This is not Reign of Casimir, this is Starkson. Is this Ned's sword that they showed in the recap? Yeah, it's Ned's sword. It was such a huge sword. Are they melting it down? Now this is Reigns of Casimir. Oh no! They literally just showed it in the recap. The way they went from the Stark soundtrack to the Lannister soundtrack is just, oh, it gave me chills. Oh my god, the wolf. God. Happy? Happy Tywin, happy? It was a Stark family heirloom and he melted it down as a symbol of his victory. Jesus.
Magnificent.
Finally he got a bath and a haircut.
Looks fresh forged.
You did?
Where did you get this much Valyrian steel?
From someone who no longer had need of it.
God.
The original weapon was absurdly large. Plenty of steel for two swords.
Well, thank you. It's glorious.
Something is just so sad about this.
You'll return to Casterly Rock and rule in my stead.
You are the Lord of Casterly Rock.
I am the King's Hand. My place is here. I don't expect to see the Rock again before I die.
No.
No?
No.
The one kid that can tell his dad no.
I think your bloody honor comes before
My
your
bloody
family.
honor is beyond repair. But my answer is still no. I don't want Casterly Rock. I don't want a wife. I don't want children.
What do you
He
want?
wants Cersei.
Supper would be nice. I suppose you want the sword back.
Keep it. A one-handed man with no family needs all the help he can get.
Did he just disown him? Tywin is a savage. I can't get over the fact that they melted Ned's sword. Like, I can't get over it. Like, seriously.
How many Dornishmen does it take to fuck a goat?
Please don't.
Podrick, Bronn, and Tyrion all together makes me happy.
The Prince of Dawn we're waiting for, not one of your sellsword friends.
I've heard of Dawn before. Is it like an independent kingdom in Westeros?
Can you read the sigils?
Yellow balls, wild lemons in a purple field.
Bronn is hilarious. Yellow balls.
I don't see Prince Doran in your company.
The prince's health forces him to remain at Sunspear. He sends his brother, Prince Oberyn, to attend the royal wedding in his stead.
The wedding. I don't care about weddings anymore.
Where is Prince Oberyn?
Arrived before dawn. Not a man for welcome parties, our prince.
Does Littlefinger, like, still owns this
Oh, look at this
establishment?
How lovely is she?
Beautiful. Timid. Timid bores me.
Where is she?
I'm afraid I'm not on offer, my lord. Everyone who works for Littlefinger is on offer. You're a while. You know what? I'm a prince, boy. Have you ever been with a prince? Can't say I have.
This is turning into a quiet show.
Oberyn. Oberyn, don't.
Is he allergic from the Reigns of Casimir? Or just Lannisters in general?
Do you know why all the world hates a Lannister?
You hate Lannisters? I love you already.
You think your gold and your lions and your gold lions make you better than everyone. May I tell you a secret? You're not the golden lion. You're just a pink little man who's far too slow on the draw.
I love the
Forgive the
accent.
intrusion. We heard them make.
He hates Lannisters. Tyrion, you may know.
The last time I was in the capital was many years ago. Another wedding. My sister Elia and Rhaegar Targaryen, the last dragon.
Yeah. I see why. I see why he hates the Lannisters.
And beautiful, noble Rhaegar Targaryen left her for another woman. When your father's army took the city,
Ned Stark's sister.
Actually,
they butchered those children. And my sister, you know what they did to her?
Oh, the mountain raped her?
Gregor Clegane the Mountain raped Elia and split her in half with his great sword.
I wasn't there. I don't know what.
If the mountain killed my sister, your father gave the order. Tell your father I'm here. And tell him the Lannisters are the only ones who pay their debts.
Oh, goody. Another character that I'm gonna like who's probably gonna get killed by Tywin Lannister. Don't get attached. Don't get attached. We don't get attached here in this show. Don't fight. Oh, they're fighting over. Oh my god. Oh, goody. Is she not going to be able to control them as they grow bigger? Because, man, that was scary AF.
Where's Diana Harris? Where's
Dario!
Gambling, Your Grace.
Something Diana Harris would do.
Sir Worm is stronger than he looks. I can see his arms beginning to shake.
What's the prize for winning this stupid
It's not Diana
The honor
Harris.
of riding by your side on the road to Marine.
You two will ride in the rear guard and protect the livestock.
How is that Diana Harris?
The last
Explain
man
to
holding
me.
his sword can find a new queen to fight for.
No, they fucking recast them. They fucking recast Diana Harris. How dare they?
Tell her she needs to eat.
My lady, you do need to eat.
I don't want to eat.
If I could have a moment alone with my wife.
Shay.
She needs to eat.
She cares so much about Sansa, but also she's jealous at the same time. Poor Shay.
Do you know what they did to my brother? Yeah. How they sewed his direwolf's head onto his body. And my mother. They say they cut her throat to the bone and threw her body in the river.
It's honestly not bad considering what they did to Rob.
Will you pardon me, my lord? I'd like to visit the Godswood.
Of course, of course. Prayer can be helpful, I hear.
I don't pray anymore. It's the only place I can go where people don't talk to me.
What are you doing?
She just doesn't get it. She never gets it. Oh my god. You're gonna get yourself killed, girl.
Come here.
How many times have I told you? You can't visit me here.
I know. We have come to a dangerous place.
My nephew, the king, wants to murder me. My wife hates me because my father murdered her family. Oberyn Martell wants to murder everyone whose last name is Lannister.
You need to relax. You tried to ship me away.
Ship you away.
Give me diamonds and make me disappear.
Oh no, that's all
If you want
Varys.
me to leave, just say
I
it.
still wonder why he did it.
Say it! You want me to stay?
Fuck.
Better part of an
Is that gold?
Yeah. How does that feel?
A gold hand?
The hook would be more practical.
Elegant, I think.
No. That looks weird. Remember that guy? He was saved by Rob. And now he's serving
I've
Lannisters.
grown rather fond of him. He's quite talented, you know.
Never let Pycelle near you.
I think I'd let that old lecher put his hands on me. Smells like a dead cat.
Imagine. Only thing that I love about her is her hate. For Pycelle, seriously. The only thing that we share in common.
Father disowned me today.
Yeah.
He can't disown you. You're all he's got.
Yeah.
Getting Tyrion.
You don't really plan on staying in the King's Guard, do you?
Staying in the King's Guard means I live right here.
I knew it.
Not now.
I want. Not now. When? I've been back for weeks. Something's changed.
Everything's changed. You come back after all this time with no apologies in one hand and expect everything to be the same.
What do you want me to apologize for?
For leaving me.
You think I wanted to be taken prisoner?
Don't know what you wanted. You weren't here. You left me.
I murdered people so I could be here with you.
It took too long.
Took too long? Bitch! Man, season 1. Cersei, Jaime, twins, gross. Season 1, how dare she not showing him affection. This show is playing with my mind. What the hell?
I've seen you slip a shaft through a rabbit's eye at 200 yards. If that
She let
boy's
him
still
go.
walking, it's because you let him go. I fucking hate Thens.
Thens? Okay, scary.
Said you. How did you find us?
I know we've had our differences, Tormund. But just one time, before you die, you really ought to try Crow.
So you admit you murdered Corin Hart?
This guy.
I didn't murder him.
No?
I didn't miss him at all. Oh, this guy.
He was my brother.
And you'd know he'd do anything to defend the wall. The free folk would have boiled him alive, but letting me kill him.
The free folk? Listen to him. He even talks like a wildling now.
Nah, I talk like a wildling. I ate with the wildlings. I climbed the wall with the wildlings.
Can you keep that part to yourself, John,
I
please?
lay with a wildling girl. While we sit here, debating which rules I broke.
Exactly, they're preparing for an
Raider
attack.
marches on the wall with an army of 100,000. The orders are to attack Castle Black from the south when Mance hits it from the north. The signal for the attack will be a bonfire. Mance said it would be the greatest fire the north has ever seen. Do you intend to execute me? I'm free to go.
John.
I am acting commander here, Maester Daemon.
Yes, you are.
And I don't trust the bastard.
You told the truth.
You always know when a man is telling a lie. How did you acquire this magical power?
I grew up in King's Landing.
Oh my god!
My name is Brienne of Tarth.
We know who you are. We've heard all about you, but hearing is one thing. Aren't you just marvelous? Absolutely singular.
I love her.
I swear to you by all the gods. It was Stannis.
I don't think she cares.
One day, my lady, I will avenge our king.
Joffrey is our king now.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I meant no offense.
And you've given none.
She's like, I literally don't care. I don't even remember his name.
All the King's Guard will be on
And
duty.
the wolf?
Saboris will be stationed here.
They know I saved the city. They know I won the war.
The war's not won.
Yeah.
Well, Stannis lives.
I broke Stannis on the Blackwater. Pity you weren't there to help, Uncle.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Seeing him taking all the credit is nerve-wracking. Seriously?
Someone forgot to write down all your great deeds.
There's still time.
Is there? For a 40-year-old knight with one hand? How can you protect me with that?
I use my left hand now, Your Grace. Makes for more of a contest.
I don't understand how Joffrey can be Jaime's son. Like, what?
If you want them to follow you, you have to become a part of their world. Strategy. Harpy's gold. No tea from this one. Beautiful, but poisonous.
You are a gambler, aren't you?
I don't know about this new Darna Harris, but so far he looks like a little vanilla.
There's one on every mile marker between here and Marine.
How many miles are there between here and Marine?
163, Your Grace. I'll tell our men to ride ahead and bury them. You don't need to see this.
You will do no such thing. I will see each and every one of their faces.
You made a promise
To return the Stark girls to their mother, who is now dead.
to keep them safe.
Well, Arya Stark hasn't been seen since her father was killed. Where do you think she is? My money's on Dad. There's a certain safety in death.
She's not.
What do you want me to do? Kidnap my sister-in-law and take her where? Where will she be safer than here?
Look me in the eye and tell me that you think she'll be safe in King's Landing.
Are you sure we're not related? Ever since I returned, every Lannister I've seen has been a miserable pain in my ass. Maybe you're a Lannister too.
Was he low-key hitting on her? Because, you know, he likes that in women. Just talking about her not being safe in King's Landing.
It's all right. It's all right. It belonged to my mother and her mother before her. House Hollard was strong once. House on the rise.
I can't take it. It's very, very kind of you, but I can't.
I don't have anything else left. Wear it. Let my name have one more moment in the sun before it disappears from the world.
I'll wear it with pride, said unto us.
When am I going to get a horse of my own?
Little lady wants a pony.
The little lady wants away from your stench.
Horses aren't easy to come by. You've got an aunt in the Vale, a rich Aunt Lysa.
No.
I'm trying to sell you to her.
Her aunt is
enough left over
nuts.
to buy you that pony you want so much.
Didn't you take her to the wall?
His name is Pulliver. He captured us and took us to Harrenhal.
The one that killed the fake Gendry?
Pulliver stole my sword and put it right through his neck.
Yeah, he's the one that took her sword.
Not horn.
My sword.
Needle!
Needle.
She's gonna get her sword back, right?
Get back here.
He killed my friend.
I don't care if he hates your friend. We're not going in there.
Now you don't have a choice.
I know you.
Oh fuck, he recognized her.
You're the Hound. Or our new friend Samael.
I'm not going to King's Landing.
But think about it. We can do whatever we like, wherever we go. These are the King's colours. No one's standing in his way now, which means no one's standing in ours.
Fuck the King.
Couldn't hold it back. I smirk.
I heard that Joffrey's dog had tucked tail and run from the Battle of the Blackwater.
Bring me one of those chickens.
You got money to pay for it?
You paid for it?
No. But we're the King's men.
I'll still take that chicken.
Believe me, well.
We'll trade you. One of our little chickens for one of yours.
You're a talker. Listening to talkers makes me thirsty and hungry. Think I'll take 2 chickens.
Yeah, give him the chickens. Are you just looking? Give him the chickens! Down, man, down. He's not as a beast as his brother, but man. Girl.
Something wrong with your leg, boy?
What do you mean?
Can you walk? Find a little blade.
She sounds like a psycho, though.
Maybe I'll pick my teeth with it.
Oh my god, she's gonna kill him the same way. She killed him right when he recognized her. In the same way. Oh yeah. You know, I'm happy for her that she got revenge. But man. He got his chicken after all. She's happy. I'm happy for her that she got revenge and she got her needle back. But man, that was disturbing. Like, she's turned into a real killer. And God, this is not right for someone her age. Like, seriously. Wow, she's turned into a real killer. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. This episode The way it started, taking the Stark family heirloom and melting it down and making it to a Lannister symbol was like, the scene was beautiful, but like heart-wrenching, because you get a sense of how real the loss of the Starks family was. So yeah, scene between Tywin and Jaime, and how like Tywin kind of disowned him, but I feel like it was still bluff. Like, it's obvious from that scene, like Cersei said, Jaime is all that Tywin got, you know? The other two children are merely like chess pieces in his game of life. The real deal for him is Jaime. And Jaime essentially told him to fuck off. And all that Tywin did was assault him back in total bluff, you know? Like, when both Cersei and Tyrion objected to their arranged marriages, like, Tywin stood up in a fit of rage, like demanding them to play their parts, you know? But Jaime was allowed the choice to walk away. So, there's that. And it's interesting that Jaime is the only one that can defy Tywin in a way, precisely because his father has placed all his hopes of the future of their house in him, and despite his father's plans for him. Out of all his children, Jaime is by far like the least ambitious and the least like him. Like, all Jaime wants is to stay as a Kingsguard and screw his sister. And he's 40, and he's never been married. And Tywin just lets him be most of the time, so okay. And then there's a scene between Jaime and Cersei. Man, Cersei's such a bitch. Like, you took too long, she said. I loved how Jaime wanted to argue back, but then when he processes how ridiculous this whole thing is, he loses all words. Like, Cersei is the perfect example of what happens when you spoil a child and give them nearly everything they want. They expect everything to revolve around them. And when it doesn't, it's your fault. Like, what? I really just want him to get away from her. Like, at this point, I want him to go to Castle Rock and bring Brienne with him, like, seriously. And then we have Joffrey taking credit of the victory, waving it around as if it makes him better than everyone. When he ran from the battle like a little bitch is just torture, like, seriously. Poor Sansa. A little detail that I noticed, that she said to Tyrion that she doesn't pray anymore. She lost all faith in gods. Or when she noticed Brienne and Jaime looking at her, she was pretending that she's praying, but the moment they walk away, she left the place. A minor detail that shows her trauma, her loss of faith in gods, and how she truly just wants to be left alone. But I really want Brienne to go and talk to her. You know, tell her that her mother actually sent her to get her back. Even if she does take her away from King's Landing, where's she gonna take her, you know? The wall is not safe. Her aunt is crazy, but maybe if she takes her to her aunt, maybe she'll meet her sister Arya, but don't think it's possible. There's no way Tywin will ever let that happen. The Hound, man, the Hound. I feel like the Hound actually cares. Like, he cared about Sansa, now he cares about Arya, like, in his own way. Like, in this episode, he cares enough for Arya to start a fight and, like, help her get a little bit of revenge. The more you see him, the more you realize he's not that bad of a guy, you know? It's like he knows it's an unfair world and he just tries to cope and survive. And even though he is mostly cruel, but, like, every now and then, a glimmer of light can be seen in him, you know? I'm just happy that he got his chickens. Arya and the Hound eating every damn chicken in that end. Just anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. See you in the next video.